I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki
I guess
has
I
a voice
apologize too, because I did the same thing.
No, I didn't do anything.
It's Monday, isn't it a school day?
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
back. Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
Well, what holiday is it? They're just not gonna say? Alright, about Iris.
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
What about your parents?
They died when I was 17. I was an orphan,
Sorry.
and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes. It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid. Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. "Mama, you're a good dancer." That's the kind of girl she was. Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores.
Look, she's
When
dancing
their
now.
little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. "Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance?" She cried and cried into my shoulder.
Well, she
It
seems
was
to be
the only
dancing just
time she
fine.
ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
But what was the other time? For curiosity's
6
sake.
years ago. I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery,
What happened
Iris
6
came
years
in
ago?
running. And she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die! Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Yeah. No, that checks out. Have you heard anything about Renju? Do you know where he is?
Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
Went hiding it. They told her about Renju's
Right
disappearance.
from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Summarize for me.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
That's what I gathered.
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but
Drawing all looks interesting. Okay, I guess I'll look at the
I met him
drawing.
about 6 years ago. Have you
I
been
wish
to
you
the
wouldn't just
Hitomi
keep talking.
shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared
A little
into his
weird.
eyes,
It's really weird.
then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Looking at the picture.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him, and I was falling in love.
Still think that first meeting pretty weird, but you
Our
know.
second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know, but we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture.
I
He
did
wanted
ask
to
about
make
the picture, yeah.
okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After
I
our
can
battle,
tell,
we laughed like
judging off that
crazy.
picture.
We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful.
I mean, you
So
did
he
say he
became
was
a
a
target
criminal.
for
And
underworld
when you
criminals.
found him, he
I don't
was
know
bleeding
exactly
from the
why.
stomach.
But I know that he betrayed them in some way.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't
see.
want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. It was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Iris treated when she was 12. Okay.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing.
I agree.
We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, it's a very sweet, touching story, but we are in the middle of an investigation.
I am so aggro right now.
Who says that?
That's what
Why
I
are you
want to know.
angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
I never agreed to play Shovel Forge.
I
with
didn't
you.
make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Itura,
True.
Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
I mean, I guess that's fair. What do you think about all this, receptionist?
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
You don't know that. Date has many tastes. What's your contact info?
Why?
well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
Yeah, I get it, Iva.
Just let
I'm
me
like,
have this.
This is more important.
That's enough. I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop.
Your type.
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
I cannot even picture
That
that.
is a very specific taste. I wonder where Rinju is.
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls, it's hard to keep up with.
I imagine.
I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
I don't believe you, Iva. Iva flew out of my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story ended. The end. Oh. I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask her for her information. There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Okay, Iris. Anybody else here? No? Alright.
Date, look!
It is not a plant, that's
It's
Iris.
a Terraphila camellifolia. Look!
It is not whatever you just said, that's Iris.
Yay! Go Terraphila camellifolia!
Nobody gets awfully excited about insects. Well, that's just a rude thing to say about Iris. After the day off?
Off?
Yeah, from school.
Oh, yeah, it's a holiday. So I decided to come to Lemniscate. We're going to do a recording for a show soon.
What about Renji? Have you heard from him?
What about him?
I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renji's
A
disappearance.
traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
That's a shame. Do you know Sosajima the politician?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No,
Not at all.
no, not at all.
Why was your phone off yesterday?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
About the late night visitor?
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited you. Who was it? And you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Almost
Yes.
anything.
All right then, Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you
I'm
didn't want to see me
serious.
anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
I saw your body.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you
supposed to
not to
laugh.
laugh.
But come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop.
You did
I'm
not jump
serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday. Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Iba summarize for me.
So, what are we doing?
You're not Iba.
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
We're gonna date Iris?
Iris, you're too young for me. I can't be seen with you.
What?
Hey, what are you doing?
Everybody! This awful man! He...
Fine. I'll do whatever you
I
want.
have a witness, Iris.
Really?
Yes.
Shovel Forge?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Guess we're going on a date.
Yay! It's a deal.
Damn it.
And you have to honor our agreement this time.
She really is a witch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3, though. Tessa, we're starting soon. Got it! So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch
Sure.
me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace!
I suppose. Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio.
There is no point remaining here. Let's get moving.
I can think of a reason to stay. But if you insist, we will leave. Old storage warehouse, Monday. When in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. Looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Okay.
You
there's the
first arrived
workbench.
here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside
sounds
influence.
I mean, we know from the other timeline that the police department is in So's pocket, so...
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
This one is frozen to the ground.
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information. Hi! I'm Dramaimon.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
Or Eba.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
What about this mysterious box?
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use.
Perhaps.
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
Okay.
That
this ice
machine
cutting
is
machine.
used to cut ice. Do they store
see.
ice here?
I can like vaguely see it in the corner. Yeah, there's the blade.
There
What
are
about these
numerous
boxes?
cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Um, it's interesting. We searched the warehouse again, okay. We didn't find anything
Nothing.
useful.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
That's fair. We'll go back to Abyss. Maybe they have Falco ready for us.